Gay.
Yeah,
What was it called? Gay related immunodeficiency syndrome.
I've never heard of that. That's what they call AIDS? Is
Yeah,
that what I
before,
have?
but yeah, before it was AIDS, it was called like grids.
Grids.
Ooh, I love a big old bowl of grids.
I know it sounds like a yeah. The guy's like, we need to make this name like better. Like, how about something catchier like AIDS? It rolls off the tongue.
Yeah, throw some grids in the pot.
I, I guess I couldn't say gay in the name of the disease, right?
I guess not. Yeah, no, because I guess like also like black people can get it.
Man, I wanted grits, not grids.
Yeah, it's like a southern black guy. Like, God
Yeah.
damn it, I wanted some grits, not grids. Nah, I gotta take this damn cocktail of pills every goddamn day. Got my ass out here doing a damn selfie. It's me, Steve Harvey. Well,
Yeah.
we're back.
We're back. Oh, we're
Finally.
already cooking. Call the chef. Call the
Yeah, we're cooking
kitchen.
grids, dude.
Yeah. Your background is Lewis.
Dude, I gotta get back in, dude. I'm out of the cold. I'm out of my coma, and it's time to fucking
Dude, that's why I'm trying to promote Brian Callen's Christian YouTube channel.
yeah.
Hey, God lets you rape. Okay, I'm gonna change my background. I thought that bit would land a little harder. Welcome.
Well, it's
This is
just us. There's no one. It's not like there's anyone else here to laugh
I
at.
know. So when it doesn't work with you, I've bombed with 100% of the audience. Um, welcome to this is Swapcast, right? We're gonna both up. This is
Yeah, we gotta pump up the numbers.
yeah, we were both left in the ditch, and and we're back to basics, baby.
Oh, dude. I mean, I'm. Yeah.
We
Yeah.
were
I
both
mean, you're back. You're
found.
back to basics. I'm like fucking, sucking dick at the quarry.
Well, hey, that sounds pretty good. How do I get in on
Yeah.
this?
You gotta know you gotta know a union guy.
Yeah, yeah,
Wear my hard hat when I'm sucking dick at the quarry.
yeah. That's when you wear your getting hard hat. You know what I mean?
Oh,
You know
there
what I'm
we go.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Uh, so yeah, I'm Robbie Goodwin, if you don't know. And this is Dalton Pruitt, if you don't know. I doubt a lot of either of our audience doesn't know who the other person is.
Yeah, they say, I think they know who we are, and I think everybody just thought I died.
Yeah, yeah, I was happy to see you back out there, because and you sound great to me. I've been like listening to your Twitter spaces and like watching your show, and it's been like pretty. I'm happy to hear that you're like honestly like a pretty remarkable come recovery in my opinion.
Yeah, I've had to like relearn, everything. There's like videos of me like walking again for the first time and
Wow.
eating like Cheerios at my high table.
Uh-huh.
And yeah. Just getting spaghetti sauce everywhere.
Yeah, wow, you're the 6 million Kratom sponsor, man.
Oh, I do. The Yo Kratom guy likes me. Like he sent me like hundreds of dollars worth of Kratom to an old address.
That's so much fucking Kratom. The
Yeah.
fact that what they make like $60 kilos and he's
Yeah, because I had ordered with them before, and then I guess he had heard me talk about like how I used to take it, and was it kind of a weird move on his part that I talked about like being addicted to kratom and how it hurt to like stop taking it, and then he just like tried to send me like hundreds of dollars worth of powders and extracts.
I know, I believe you called it like poison several times, and he was like,
Yeah,
"Hey,
just like it's just as expensive as any opioid, but it's like a plant, so you can go to a bar with like girls with armpit hair will serve tea in a tea.
yeah, I mean, that's Bushwick. Bushwick was, yeah, it's like it makes you feel like you're not doing something like bad because it's always like a cafe setting when like those kratom bars and stuff.
Yeah, it's like a nice bar, and it's where like former opioid addicts go, and also Brooklyn hipsters who I guess are looking for something besides booze. Like I don't know, but
I haven't taken kratom since Mike Figs left my old show, and for a while I'm recording at Gas again. I'm renting it out, but for a while I thought it was very funny that I haven't done Kratom since I've been inside Gas Digital. Like
Oh
I thought that
damn,
was such a funny.
you and Figs were like Jesse in that the Kristen Ritter character on Breaking
Yeah,
Bad,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
just enabling each other, and then
yeah. Lewis
you're the
watch it.
one that choked on your own vomit while Lewis watched.
Lewis watch. He's like, I'm not saving him.
Yeah, he's a bad influence on Figs.
We have to cook, doggy.
I need Figs. Let Robbie die.
Check out his specials coming out today or something.
Yeah, everybody, check out Lewis's special, but more importantly, check out Shane's special.
Yeah, most importantly, and most importantly, check out our show.
Check
Or
out
our
yeah.
our podcast. Corn
I
fed
have
with
because
Dalton Pruitt. What about Robbie with me?
yes, corn fed. What about corn fed?
What
This
about
is
corn
swap.
fed? Yeah, I made it. Yeah.
Yeah, this.
What about corn fed? Perfect.
What's your you're Mr. Manhattan,
I'm
and
Mr. Manhattan.
I'm the first billionaire podcaster, the Daniel Plainview of podcasting.
I saw your episode where you did that. I was like, that sounds like RFK, Dalton. your Daniel Plainview impression. But it says
I'm not like an impressions guy. It's just like,
but I was like, but what I was saying is like that's a pretty good RFK if you try to do it. You're like,
yeah,
I drink your milkshake.
and then everything just inevitably just dips into Bane. Like it's like it starts, yeah, and then it just becomes like I drink your milkshake.
I'll make you an offer you can't refuse.
I'm an oil man, ladies and gentlemen.
Luke, I am your father. Yeah, like it just everything.
Then now it's turning into Sandler. Now it's like,
everything goes back to Sandler for me.
yeah.
Even my second best impression, Pacino, people are like, that just sounded like Adam Sandler.
Yeah, Sandler is sort of like the Joseph Campbell monomyth of impressions.
The North Star.
Yeah, he's
the North Star of David.
Yeah.
I'll guide you light.
Mm-hmm.
I've been sick of doing Sandler lately, actually, but something about being zooming with Dalton brought it back out. It's like 2020 again.
Yeah, dude. I mean, those were the days, right?
It's funny. I'm nostalgic for that time.
I think everybody is. I think everybody enjoyed like the pandemic because it was the closest we've gotten to like the sort of like cyberpunk future of just being locked inside all day and jacking off and looking at like crazy shit on the internet.
Yeah,
And
the one thing I miss is going on Instagram and no one was accomplishing anything. So it actually like weirdly made me feel better about myself.
yeah, and like TikTok was popping off, so it was like the first time everybody got to like see these like windows into these really fucked up existences. You know, just,
oh yeah, well TikTok at first was just like poor people like being like insane. It was just like gawk at these like the dregs of society. And now
wasn't it like like at first it was like lip syncing. So it would be like a song, and then it'd be like some like Sailor Moon girl being like, you know, and then now it's like political pundits and like white women with dreadlocks and like I don't know, fucking.
Dude, the worst is the old person content house. Have you seen that one?
The old person like
it's all people like in their late 80s and they all got in a house together to make content, and it's just like the darkest thing I can possibly
that's lemonparty.org. That was when we were a kid. That was yeah, those guys all fucking blowing each other.
Truly the first viral picture when you think about it.
That was the original like influencer house. That was like,
those guys got to be millionaires by now.
All those Santa Clauses blowing each other. I wonder if like because that's such like a relic of the internet from when we were a certain age. Like
absolutely.
I wonder how many people like understand the reference to like that Ben Avery and all them are making.
I think Ben doesn't. I think what's funny about that name to Ben is if you don't understand the reference, then it's like sounds wholesome.
Yeah, because we were, you know, I was thinking about naming my podcast Meat Spin.
That's funny.
Or Tough Girl.
Mine was gonna be goatsy.exe.
Damn,
with Robbie Goodwin.
Goatsy with Robbie.
Goatsy Goodwin. Robbie Goatsy. Speaking of Goatsy, I was thinking about Goat. You remember the Gautier, the somebody I used to know guy?
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was a one-hit wonder. Apparently, he hasn't released any new music since that song. He like retired.
Get in, get out, dude. Like why, it's like Gangnam Style. It's like, what do
Well,
you
Gangnam Style, and I refuse to call him his real name. I'm just going to call him Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style,
Mhm.
like, actually kept going and tried to like replicate the hit, which is what most one hit wonders do. But Goatse just got out, or
Yeah, there's no
Goatse.
topping that. Go
I would love to
go.
top Goatse.
I'd love to top Goatsy, dude. But
uh,
I mean, if you were to top Goatsy, like your penis would be like his shit's so stretched out,
it would
you
be
know.
easy. That's the problem when I top all these tight butts.
Oh yeah, all them
Uh,
little Brooklyn twinks.
yep, yep. Um,
I hate it when a man's butt is too tight.
it's one of my pet peeves.
One of my real pet peeves when a man's butt is too tight.
I see a man's butt's tight, and I'm like, ah, Jiminy Cricket, not again. Um,
Yeah,
uh,
Goatsy.
speaking of which, Gautier, now
You
you're just
didn't have to spread my cheeks.
and you didn't have to suck me off.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I was thinking, oh, speaking of which, rest in peace, Smash Mouth and Jimmy Buffett.
Oh yeah, rest in peace, Steve from Smash Mouth.
I didn't realize Smash Mouth recorded their first two albums like right next to my hometown. So now I'm getting really into Smash Mouth.
Yeah, and
They're
it
the,
is the funny thing is like I've always thought this about like the irony of Smash Mouth and the song All Stars that like that song really gets attributed to Shrek, but I think it was like the music videos for the movie Mystery Men.
I was looking on the Wikipedia. It's in so many movies like in those 2 years.
Yeah, but
Like,
the actual music video for All Star is like tied to the movie Mystery
oh
Men.
yeah, Dane Cook's in it.
Yeah, it's like Dane Cook and it's like Steve walking like through scenes in the movie.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I think it was made for Mystery Man.
Dude, the first time I talked to Janine Garofalo like a couple times, and she's real chatty. She's nice,
Mm-hmm.
and like the second time we talked, we had like an hour conversation about 9/11.
Oh
But
yeah.
the first time I met her, I just was like, "Hey, I just want to tell you, like, I love Mystery Men." And then she did the coolest thing ever. She like leaned in and was like, "I still have the bowling ball." I was
Oh,
like,
that's
"Whoa,
awesome.
that's so cool."
That's so sick. Dude, that's like when
Yeah.
I first started Loud Boy, someone sent me the wine opener from Batman vs Superman. I was like,
Oh, that's
that was the
cool.
first thing because we were like open micers before that. That was like the first thing a fan did. Although that still might be the coolest thing a fan has ever done. Like I was like,
Are we all still like open micers?
I mean, yes, but with no fan. I mean, like I'm not open micers, but I mean like no one paid attention to me.
Right. I mean,
Or
I'm nothing now, so like
no, but
I'm
you
the
have
first billionaire podcaster that
you actually have a lot of fans who are like still pretty devoted to you, I feel like. And I don't know. Well, I think we're both in a weird in between where it's like we're not really making a living off comedy, but like people like are paying attention, you know?
Yeah, I'm like my plan is because like because of what I went through
Mm-hmm.
and like the just how long I spent kind of in the hospital in a bit of a like in like manic insane like psych ward slash coma situation. It's like I'm kind of like unemployable in any regard. So it's like
Right.
I gotta leverage like what little I guess like Skanks fans and all that still pay
Oh
attention to
yeah.
me into becoming the first billionaire podcaster.
And podcasting is fun. And if anyone will give me any, I mean, if anyone will give you any money to do it, then I'm sorry. You were like kind of pouring your guts out, and I was looking at you, and I just saw Lewis's face, like half of it right behind you. And
He's always looming over me. Like my entire life now is just gonna be like the specter of Lewis. Because like he like really
he's your Emperor Palpatine.
he's more like my rosebud,
Yeah, yeah.
my prolapsed anus.
You're on your deathbed, and you just say real ass, and you like drop.
What did he mean?
What did he mean? Who's
Well,
the
throw him in
who's
the
the,
fucking meat grinder.
he mentioned the king of things.
Is that what he calls himself? The
Yeah,
king of things?
yeah, the king of that's one of his newer ones.
Okay.
He also the point guard of podcasting.
Oh, well, I'm the first billionaire podcaster. I'm the Daniel Plainview of podcasting.
And I'm Mr. Manhattan.
And you're Mr. Manhattan.
And we're like the Avengers.
Are you still studying for your PhD to become Dr. Manhattan?
Yeah. I have a PhD, a pretty hard dick. Hey folks. Uh um so I wanted to well how'd you so I thought I had Zoom Premium. I guess I don't. Whoops. But how'd you get banned from Zoom? Zoom. What
Oh,
happened?
I mean, honestly, it was just like when I was going through all that stuff. Just like Zoom was trying to like take money that wasn't there, and so like I guess I like owe them money or something.
Oh
Uh,
boy, that's subscribe to the Patreon, everybody.
yeah. So
You
please,
should start a GoFundMe, help Dalton get back on Zoom.
yeah, help me get back into podcasting.
That's
So
funny.
wait, we only got what? We only got like 45 minutes.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Well, we could do two. We could do one for YouTube and one for Patreon.
There we go, dude. And
And
then
then
we'll upload them to each other's channels.
perfect,
We'll
perfect.
swap cast.
Yeah, there we go. See, everything works out. You know.
Yeah, the people have been clamoring. This is what it's like when worlds collide.
It's very funny because I have been asking like who should I have on as a guest. First of all, you're like what Homer thought Poochie should be. I get all the time. Where's Dalton? What's up with Dalton? You know, when Homer's like, when Poochie's off screen, I think everyone should say, "Where's Poochie?"
Yeah, yeah. It's like it's hard to like you know like all like everything that happens. It's hard to like explain to people like if I didn't like I'm not gonna go into like all the details, but like
sure.
do what I did, I'd probably be like dead, but right now because I like was just pretty much like catatonic. I was Dougie Jones, so
Yeah.
like now it's like all right, what do we got? Patreon.
You were in the real ass lodge.
I'm gonna look. I was in the real ass lodge. Yeah, you'll be back
Uh,
in 25 years, doggy.
that new that new ice cream you like came back in style. There's a man behind Winkies. I'll fight him.
Yeah.
David
That's
Lynch.
Blue Ribbon. Fuck that shit.
David Lynch, Louis J. Gomez is for almost nobody, but
Or no way.
but it just
No, the line is Heineken. Fuck that shit. Yo, Kratom. Heineken. Fuck that shit. Yo, Kratom. The $60 kilo.
all right, doggies. I'm here to talk to you about my favorite beer, Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Yeah, it's Lewis like with a gas, like huffing
Yeah.
Kratom out of a gas mask.
No, it's just dabs.
Yeah. He's got a dab tank with him.
Yeah.
Baby wants to fuck. And it's Lewis like raping.
You go to the Black Lodge and it's just Dave Smith talking about politics backwards.
Mm-hmm.
I think RFK should get the nomination.
Yeah. There we go.
Twin Peaks is great. I don't know if I told you I watched I don't remember if we were still podcasting or not together, but I watched the full The Return, and it's pretty incredible. Oh, I saw with Durso yesterday. I was hanging out with Andrew Durso, friend, our mutual friend, and we went to go see. There's a new theater in New York that shows like old movies, and we saw Blowout. Have you seen Blowout?
It's the story of my comedy career.
Yeah. Well,
no.
it's Brian De Palma and John Travolta, and it's just peak Travolta. It's basically like he witnesses a murder. Every Brian De Palma movie is someone witnesses a murder.
Yeah, I've made peace with the fact that I'm just like not a cinephile. Like I like movies, but I don't know like anything about them or have seen most of the classics.
Yeah, you're a different kind of file. No, not a lot of people have seen it. In fact, like half the crowd. Here's what annoyed me though. It's like a newer theater, and I think a lot of people haven't seen the movie. Right behind me at the big climax, which is amazing. These guys right behind me are like hipster laughing. Like they're like, what? Like loudly, like so people like pay attention to them. It's like, dude, shut the fuck up. This is a good movie. You're not cool for like ironically laughing at it. People like have forgotten how to be at the movie theater.
Yeah, I guess like everybody is a fat black lady at the movies now.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
Have you been able to get to the theater a lot, or what?
No,
what are you doing for fun these days?
Just pacing around and mumbling to myself, like how do I do podcasting again? I forgot how to podcast.
You're like Daniel Plainview. You really are. You're just like holding a gun at your desk.
Yeah, I'm just like plotting and like,
waiting for Joe Gorman to walk in so you can beat him with a baseball pin.
yeah, I'm gonna fucking beat Joe to death with a bowling pin.
You have a podcast, and I have a podcast.
Yeah, no, I haven't like really been able to do anything lately. Like I recently just finally like I guess like recovered or whatever. Like it was god damn, dude. Yeah, it was real bad.
Well,
But hope springs eternal. It's like that's the nature of the beast, that's the
hey,
nature of
I think you're back. You made it on Red Bar last week or 2 weeks ago.
that's the nature of like the entertainment and like show business and all that is like no matter like how bad it gets or like how like whatever rock bottom you're at, you can always like you bounce back and then you make a ton of money telling the like inspiring story of how you used to do drugs
Right.
and how you're rewarded for your bad behavior.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Although, yeah, getting sober, that is hard,
Well, yeah. I mean, it wasn't just a matter of like getting sober. It was like a matter of like regaining sanity,
Mm,
like
yeah.
coming out of like a fucking like full on like break from reality.
You said you did I heard you said you did ketamine infusions.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, just not fun, like coming back at all, and like I did a few like ketamine infusions, and so subscribe to the Patreon so I can pay that bill, I guess. But no,
Yeah.
yeah, like just like because was scrambling to like figure out because none of the prescription shit was like
Hmm.
helping me at all. Like I'm
Yeah.
off of all that, and so I was like, well, I mean, what option do I have left? And
Mm,
some people like suggested ketamine,
hmm.
and not the kind that people in Brooklyn do, where it's like you microwave a powder or whatever. It's like these actual they jam a needle in your hand and do like a slow drip,
Yeah.
and so it's like yeah, it's like a complete dissociative thing where it's like you just like drift away from your own body and forget that you exist for
Holy
like an
shit.
hour.
Wow.
Yeah, and then you just like have you go through like everything you've ever done in life that you regret, and
Oh my
like
god.
you should have been nicer to your mom and stuff like that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you shouldn't have like squandered the last decade of your life like acting a damn fool. You know, and then you come
Uh,
back and the
why do
doctor
people
is
do
like,
this
all
for
right.
fun? The fuck?
I don't know. Like I don't know how it's a party drug. Like I've never done it in that way. I've never snorted the powder or whatever. So maybe it's like a different experience, like less intense or whatever. But like my experience with it is like I wouldn't be able to stand up if I
Yeah.
was if I was at a party and I did this. I'm not like functioning at that point.
Yeah, I don't need because you also you can't like drink on it either. Apparently, apparently it'll like really fuck you up. I don't get that either.
Yeah, I mean
It
people
doesn't
do
seem.
dumb.
I've seen people do ketamine and they never seem like happy when they do it. They always like seem kind of like numb.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's like most drugs. Like most people are just like getting high and they seem miserable.
yeah.
Like
Um,
even with like marijuana, it's like people who've been doing it forever. They just get stoned and they're like, okay, I can finally like function.
yeah, weed does get to a place where you like need it, very quickly, unfortunately. Or just like, yeah, it's because otherwise you're not happy until you do it, which is like that's what addiction kind of is. Although
Yeah, well,
like
there's like three different things with weed, like types of people. Where it's like there's the like I guess like the Seth Rogen, Lewis, Jay
right,
Gomez types, where they
yeah,
get like fucking amped and work hard.
yep,
And then there's like the people who just like robs them of their ambition.
mm-hmm.
And then there's people like me where they just go into like full on psychosis.
Yeah, yeah. I've been smoking again lately, but it's only like and I because it used to make me panic, and I don't know. I got an antidepressant, and maybe that helped it made me stop panicking.
Yeah, you're not
Um,
supposed to do that.
oh,
You're not
what
supposed to like you're not supposed to mix those things together.
So
I learned that the hard
I
way.
googled it. It's fine. It's not an SSRI. I think SSRIs are different.
Oh, what are you saying, lithium or
Wellbutrin.
oh dude, you're gonna put on some weight. You're gonna put on a little weight.
Already have, baby. I'm working it off. I lost like 5 pounds.
Okay.
Um, But yeah, I'm like up to like 225, which is not ideal, but I'm working it up.
I wish I was
Welcome
225.
back to the Huberman Lab podcast, everybody. We're talking drugs and weight loss.
Yeah,
Have you listened to that
that's the
guy?
Huberman. That's the H Foley.
I
Huberman Foley.
I love Huberman, dude. I love that men will only listen to a Chad scientist, like a scientist who looks like he has like big shoulders. You
Yeah,
know?
nobody's listening to Dr. Hotep
I
or
think if they had instead of the problem with Fauci was he looks too like small and weaselly.
yeah,
If we
like
got
Fauci.
if we got a big
Fauci.
jacked guy to be like, take the vaccine, pussy, way more compliance.
Yeah, Fauci and who? Not Hotep. Hotez.
Louis J.
Remember Hotep?
Hotez.
Louis J. Hotez. No, the guy who
Oh yeah, that Joe Rogan was like, fight RFK.
yeah,
Yeah.
step into the octagon with
He
RFK.
literally was trying to make like a UFC science fight get going. He's like, $1 million is on the line.
Yeah.
Am
Yeah,
I
and
too loud? Should I turn my thing down?
you're fine. Fucking dude.
Okay.
I realized something is like people that listen to podcasts don't care about the production quality. They just want hot riffs
And truth.
in truth.
And that's what we're giving you here is raw truth.
Raw truth.
Can't-
You eat this, you'll get fucking salmonella, but of the mind.
Yeah, salmonella of the mind.
Salmonella of the mind. We white people ain't be washing their chicken.
That's so fun. Where did that come from? No, they the problem is that white people do wash chicken, right?
Oh, yeah. I guess like black people know not to wash chicken, and white people do be washing their chicken like it's a damn duck in an oil slick with that Dawn dish soap.
Yeah, you're not supposed to wash chicken, white people. Get it together.
Yeah. I don't know
And
where that came.
I don't want to say what black people need to do, but they have some problems. But white people, stop washing chicken.
Stop washing y'all chicken. Season y'all damn food.
Season your damn food.
I
agree with the black community on that. Seasoning is awesome.
Yeah, you know what? Finally, some common ground with the blacks. Lowry's and Tony Chachere's. Dude, seasoning rocks.
This is what the establishment fears. White people and black people coming together over seasoning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Zatarans. Did they get rid of the Zatarans guy?
I don't know what Zatarans is, but I enjoy
Zatarans. It's like a Cajun, like in the same vein as like Uncle Ben or whatever, just like some Cajun shit. But you know how they like were getting rid of all the like, I guess like slaves on the boxes of stuff, like Aunt Jemima and Uncle Ben. Like on Zatarans, it's like a little guy playing the trumpet. Who I don't know if he's a slave or not. But
was Aunt Jemima was Uncle Ben a slave? Were they slaves?
He looks like he might have been like a house,
Oh yeah, like Uncle. They should make Uncle Tom's Rice.
Uncle Tom's Rice, yeah. The same, like the Sam Jackson. He did. Uncle Ben did look like the Sam Jackson character in Django.
He did, huh?
Yeah. Wow. So I guess like the assumption is that he's either some sort of slave or at least like the help.
Wow, the original Aunt Jemima logos are extremely fucking racist.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
She looks like that Pokemon Jinx.
Oh my god. Yeah. Hold on. I wonder if
looks like Mr. Popo from Dragon Ball Z.
She looks exactly like Jinx, yes.
Really?
Let me see if I can share my screen. I can't do it right now. Okay, well, theater of the mind, and her catchphrase was "I's in town, honey." Oh boy.
Oh my god. I's in town, honey.
Oh my god, one of them looks like a fucking BioShock Infinite poster.
Oh,
holy shit.
Art Deco?
Who's Art Deco?
Art Deco. Arthur Deco. But yeah, is that the white people season y'all damn food and what else?
I don't know. No more notes for white people. Otherwise,
did you also get distracted by the time thing?
No, I was still looking at Aunt Jemima. These are very
Oh,
racist.
oh
These are
yeah.
uh oh my
They
god,
tried to
dude.
come after Judy Garland recently about like blackface stuff, and it's like I watched those clips and I was like, I mean, regardless of the blackface, of which like I'm a fan, but I get some people might be upset by that. She really was just an incredible performer.
Yeah.
That
Liza
really
Minnelli's great
speaks.
too.
Yeah, that really speaks to like how effective child abuse is in the entertainment industry.
100 Michael Jackson, our greatest treasure.
Yeah,
Another white man who did nothing wrong.
yeah,
Uh
it's just like Brian Singer and
that's a yeah.
did
That's
Woody
a double
Allen.
slam. I actually do think Woody Allen is innocent. That's okay.
I mean, Mia Farrow is so fucking crazy that it's like I don't even care if Woody Allen did anything at this point.
Well,
I hate her.
I like that they have a whole nother kid that accused me of Farrah of physical abuse and no one gives a fuck. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, okay, so we're not gonna like care because it's like because you like Mia Farrow. Like, okay.
Um,
Obviously it's because people don't like Woody Allen. That accusation is true, but because we like Mia Farrow, that accusation isn't.
Mia Farrow Hammond.
No, the ultimate woman.
The ultimate woman.
Uh,
Jewish.
a cute Jewish girl that will yell at me.
Yeah,
Perfect. The perfect combo.
a cute Jewish girl who kind of scares me a little bit.
Which one, Mia Farrow or Mia Faith
I
Hammond?
guess both. Yeah.
They're scary for different reasons.
Yeah, like me, I love Mia, both Mias, but
Mia's so horny.
Mia's so horny. Yeah, but she did always have this like this thing about her where it's like, oh, she might be violent.
No,
No.
she's like a she's like a cartoon character.
Yeah, I mean honestly, yeah, she's just like a Tex Avery
Yeah,
character.
yeah. The worst thing she'll do is, and I'm like the cartoon wolf with the mallet on my head.
Yeah, like that was like my every time I was around Mia, I was just always afraid she was gonna like drop an anvil on my head or something.
Yeah, me too. Well, she kept making me think it was duck season when it was actually rabbit season, and
I
think
hate it when that happens.
I was gaslit. She gaslit me into thinking it was duck season.
I don't like being duped and not knowing what season it is. I'm
Oh
out there
my
with
god.
my fucking rifle.
Speaking of
Regular.
blackface,
Go ahead.
it's kind of fun. Sorry to interrupt. Zoom. The fuck. Uh, uh, fucking Ted Danson's getting in hot water again for being in black. Well, Howard Stern
Oh, he's
got in
going on
trouble.
Gino's show.
Yeah, that's why he did blackface again on Gino's show. Gino doesn't know who Ted Danson is. He just booked him because he saw he was one time in blackface.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, buddy, you're gonna love our show. But yeah, Ted Danson. Whoopi Goldberg told him to do it. He's like, I don't want to do this, but he was dating Whoopi Goldberg, and she's like, just do it. Come on, it'll be funny. So she forced him to do it, and now he's canceled again.
Yeah, they be
So,
getting every. When are they? So I guess like at some point they're gonna come after John Hamm. Then.
well, they already took those episodes of 30 Rock off Netflix.
See, really?
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy because
They
like
also
they did that. They were doing that at a time when like it was already sort of like socially unacceptable. Like 2012. It was like,
yeah, the joke
well,
isn't blackface is funny. The joke is it's funny that he's doing it because it's so inappropriate.
yeah, yeah. The joke is that like Tracy Morgan is smart. That whole whatever. It's
They
that shit.
they also took down the Always Sunny blackface
Yeah,
episode,
the Lethal Weapon episodes,
which
and
are
then
great episodes. Those are
they
both
like reference it in one of the episodes. Like they do another Lethal Weapon episode where like they reference the like the blackface thing.
I don't get why it's bad to do blackface if you're doing an impression of somebody. You know, like they got after Jimmy Kimmel and Jimmy Fallon for doing
Right.
that. And they
Um.
made Jimmy Fallon like apologize, which is funny.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's like it never goes the other way around. It's like they made April O'Neil like a dumpy black lesbian.
There, also, it's like there's nothing funnier to me on Chappelle's show than when Dave was doing like an egregious whiteface character. That
Oh
was
yeah,
fucking funny.
yeah.
His white guy voice was hilarious. Settle down, everybody. The racial draft.
Oh
A
yeah,
white man is talking. A white man is talking.
yeah. That was all. Yeah, shout out. You know what? we gotta get the numbers for Chappelle Show up.
Yeah, check
Shout
out
out to
Chappelle's
Chappelle.
show. Check out also
Everybody,
check out 30 Rock. And guys, I want to plug something real quick. Check out It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
yeah, check out. These are we want these shows to stay on the air. We want the writers to get their fair share of the
I love that we said
profits.
nothing about Mia Faith Hammond, who's very funny. We said nothing about her comedy. We're just like, yeah, she's cute. But you know what's funny is these TV shows we've seen that
Yeah.
everyone's heard of.
I
No,
get well,
actually,
yeah. Everybody check out Mia Faith Hammond.
she is very funny.
She's very funny.
Big fan.
Big fan. Big boobs.
Oh, massive Jewish. I actually don't know. I haven't paid attention.
Yeah, me neither. No.
Did you see Adriana from Sopranos started OnlyFans?
Oh yeah, dude. Drea.
Drea. Do you think it's good?
Her OnlyFans? Probably not. No, celebrity OnlyFans are usually like pretty tame. It's like boudoir photos for the most part.
She's enough not a celebrity anymore that I could see her getting lewd. You know?
Yeah. I mean the only women that show like holes and stuff on OnlyFans are like like dumb, desperate whores.
Yeah.
Like, like I found out that Amazonian chick, that like Death by Snoo Snoo lady that like I keep seeing on TikTok, like she's clearing like 300 grand a month on OnlyFans.
Oh man, I want her to wear me like a backpack.
Oh my god, dude! Yeah, I want to fucking train her how to become a Jedi. Oh yeah.
Oh man, Dalton, you don't know what you would be unleashing if you gave her Jedi powers.
Oh my god, dude!
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
It's the Hoth scene from Empire Strikes Back, but it's just all large Amazonian women instead of the fucking robots.
Oh, the AT-ATs, the AT-ATs. So what's going on with Star Wars now? Like they're just gonna like keep making a bunch of fucking like Star Wars shit.
I think they're stopping. I think they've realized that nothing is working.
And because
they say they're gonna take like 5 years and figure it out, which is what Marvel should do too, honestly.
Yeah, I love that. Like the trajectory of like Pedro Pascal was like, because I remember in that first season of The Mandalorian when he finally takes the helmet off, I was like, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah,
this is supposed to be some big reveal, but I'm like, I have no clue who this actor is.
I know, yeah.
And it went from like that, and then he became like this beloved figure in that show.
Yeah.
To now, I'm like completely sick of seeing him.
Yeah, I was in the sweet spot of really liking him, like in Wonder Woman 1984. I was like, this movie sucks, but he's really funny in it.
He comes across like so disingenuous to me. Like there's something about him.
It's a little Lin-Manuel of like, I'm addicted to being seen as a good guy on the internet.
Yeah, like he's a cutesy little Latino boy, and yeah, I mean, I don't know. And the fact, by the way, the fact that he didn't like, that no one at that round table got that joke that Jeff Bridges told, the Tron. Remember that?
Oh yeah, that was hilarious.
The
fact that was the funniest part.
One of the best jokes I've ever heard. That was so
Tron.
Dude, the fucking timing on that and the way he delivered that, and the fact that Pedro Pascal just like completely did not understand like what he was, like what the joke was.
What are you talking about? This is not a salsa dance. Okay, we have subscribe to our Patreon.
He's the Hank Azaria character in Birdcage.
Yeah, that's what I honestly, yeah, really, just for our generation. All right, subscribe to our Patreons. We're gonna go back over there and continue this episode. Talk to you soon.
All right. Okay.